Hello and welcome to WOW's Operation Replays, and today I have a very special replay sent in. It is by RustyHole. Now he submitted this on the forums, but I thought it was such a great match that I asked for the replay. I commented, can I put it on my YouTube channel? He never got back to me, but I will tag RustyHole on the forums, and if he doesn't want it on YouTube, I will take it down. But I figured we don't get to see this kind of damage in a Kutuzov anymore. So, it was I wanted to see what a Kutuzov. Now, right off the bat, I know he has Nikolai Kuznetsov. And for his team, he has a Tirpitz B, Gneis now, New Mexico, double Baltimores, and a Cleveland. Very, very respectable ships. Rear wings, I wish I had that camo. Who is that? The Baltimore. Oh, I think he wanted the bionic camo. It is a nice camo, but I prefer the Freedom camo, personally. There's a big beacon on your butt. Now, the reason we don't see the Kutuzov anymore is one, she's been removed from sale in 2017 due to overpoweredness as the meta. I think if they brought her back now, she would not be very overpowered, because there's so much radar now to counter it. And she was one of the cruisers at the time she was released that had smoke, and like American smoke, I believe. So it was long-lasting smoke. And so, like I said, Untitled Kutuzov is a chappie, like an Irian is a chappie, basically. They basically have the exact same kind of reload and everything. Now, RustyHole was running top grade gunner, so he goes from an 8-second reload to a 7.4 reload. But you can just see that he is still pumping out decent amounts of damage. Since the DDs are running away, they do get kind of hard, but these are almost like rail guns almost still, so aiming is pretty easy. He does pick up the kill, 7,600 damage, not bad. Now, forget, what's the torp range on the Kutuzov? 8 kilometers. Personally, I don't know what the Kutuzov smoke penalty is, but if I would had a Kutuzov, I would do my usual strat. I would go out on near that island at H6, and just spam torps and just shoot the battleships. I mean, the Kutuzov is perfectly capable of doing it, without a doubt. But again, like the Chappie and the Irian, it does have that citadel that sits above the waterline. So, and he does have priority target. Now, he is popping his smoke right now, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Well, a good thing is he'll be protected. The bad thing is if he doesn't have spotting, he's going to lose that smoke. That's just going to be a wasted charge. And like you said, he only gets like 3 charges on these smokes, so you have to use the smoke carefully. Now, when you look at the amount of the time his smoke is active and its cooldown, he's only spending about 20 seconds or so between smoke charges, around maybe 30 seconds actually, but that's not a lot of time between smoke charges, so that's actually a pretty good cooldown. So he might have increased smoke on that too. That's the only thing I do regret playing when I had the chance. I could have picked up both the original Belfast and the Kutuzov, but I was a new player. I didn't know. Do I regret it? Yeah. But it's whatever. For a new player, $90 was almost $80 was a lot for a new player. And I just couldn't justify it at the time. Now he does get a permanent fire on New Mexico, and at this point he's just damage stacking. But that's what the Kutuzov does best: damage stacking and, well, firing torps. The Kutuzov is basically a better Chappie. It gets the, you know, what the Chappie wishes it had. I guess he is going to have a minute on his smoke. I guess it was like a 2-minute cooldown on smoke. And it's not bad, but he'll, double fires on the Wyoming. Really, that was a very beautiful shot. How he shot while the shells literally went right around the rock. That was a pretty good shot. Now, I'm glad his team has gone north, that they've cleaned up, like, all those cruisers up there. That's great. So this team is really working really well together. And his damage is just ticking up. At almost, we're at 80,000 now. And I know 6 minutes in seems like a lot, but for this kind of damage is going up, it's not bad. It's pretty, actually, that's what you really want to shoot for in tier 8. Ooh. He got lucky there. Those shells could have hit the Citadel. He got lucky. But I love how aggressive he's being and how much DACA he's putting out. It's unfortunate that he didn't have those 2 fires on that in New York. That would have helped his damage out more. It's going to hit the rock on that first salvo, but second salvo clears. New Mexico, oh no, the Gneis now is going to try to get to the corpse. I just hope the Gneis now doesn't lose a lot of health. He's going to lose quite a bit of health for that maneuver though. One, because the cruisers are there, he's going to lose some health. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him lose like 20k health for this maneuver. So we'll keep an eye on that Gneis now's health. Now Rusty's in a very good spot. If he had been back a little bit further, he could... Oh, he's still getting the Citadel shots though, so... And that Gneis now is turning away, so... Oh, very nice shots. Very nice shots. Now, as you can see, that is still a pretty good angle, but he's just still Citadeling those cruisers. I mean, they are Omahas, and they don't have much armor, but... At this angle, that's still pretty good. Wait. Were those just secondaries that just went off? Wow. I think he might be also a little bit of mean build on this secondary on this ship. Interesting.
Enemy cruisers.
I've never seen a Kutuzov have secondaries that can fire that far. What is the secondary range? Wow. Okay. Either they buffed the secondaries or he spec'd into them or a mean build. At 8 kilometers. Wow. Okay. That's unexpected. Funny, but unexpected. Oh, yep, Gneis now did go down. Now, actually, it wasn't a really good trade. I knew he would pay for that. I thought he would live. Because I thought instead of turning in, he would have just ran straight up to his team, but I didn't expect him to die. That's unfortunate. That hurts. Because that could have really used that battleship. Now, let's say the Turpits dies. They're out of battleships. They don't have torps, so that really does stink. I feel bad for the Gneis now. I get what he was doing, but I'm sorry he died. I honestly am. Oh, now Rusty's going to take his first bit of damage. And that Omaha fire does stack up. But the... Who's going for the carrier? Baltimore? Oh, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea at all. Nope, not a... Baltimore's a good ship, but there's absolutely no way that thing can go for a carrier in this map. Nope. Nope, nope, I would not do that. I would not do that at all. That was a bad call. Okay, I'm gonna call it. I think this Baltimore is gonna go down. Mr. A's old goal. A's old... A's old gown overlord. Yeah, he's gonna go down. That Baltimore's going down. Now he's lucky the second wave, as you see, that the Cleveland's in the most danger with those cruisers there. And that's going to hurt the Cleveland. I really hope the Cleveland doesn't go down. It's, I don't know what that Baltimore is going to live down there. The Cleveland is around 2/3 health now. I know he's trying to get out. I wish the battleships would turn around and head towards him to help him.
Enemy aircraft carrier was spotted in the combat area. Destroy her.
I'm glad that the other Baltimore is turning around. I think Rusty is going out there to help the Baltimore. Because he knows the Baltimore's going to die if he goes out there. I know he's getting himself in a position where he can cover both sides. I know that for sure. Those don't hit. Just one of those shots that were taken. He is definitely going out there to try to help the Baltimore, though, which is honestly fair. The Kutuzov has the range and can HE Citadel that Ranger. I just hope the Baltimore doesn't die. If the Baltimore focuses down the DD and the Dallas and can get those lucky shots and get those cruisers, those DDs down quickly, he'll live. And then the Dallas is just an easy target for him. But I'm really worried he's going to die. Looks like the Cleveland's going to live. Yep, there's the CV.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Now, if Baltimore keeps going in, he'll die. But if he turns out and just keeps the CV spotted, wow, that CV is really booking it. Usually it takes a while for him to get. Usually he only moves if you get damage, but now yeah, Rusty's going for the DDs now. He knows he needs to, because the DACA is gonna. It's what gonna hit. It's the DACA is what's gonna kill that Baltimore. And they're in a very bad spot because the second wave is spawning right next to them. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, we see the Cleveland is going. He's almost at about a half health now. He is losing. He is getting hit by the dock. And now he's got cross shots coming in for the cruisers over there. So that's not good for the Baltimore. Now, Rusty did say he did do some stuff that, you know, he really doesn't usually do. We'll see if they pay off. Okay, so the CV is about half health, and Rusty is focusing down those DDs, because that's what's going to kill the Baltimore, isn't the cruiser, it's going to be the DD. Okay, so they're both, oh boy, is he going to miss those torps? Nope, does not miss the torps. So the Baltimore does go down. Ouch. Now Rusty has to kill that Dallas if he's gonna live. Fortunately, he does have a smoke, and he can HE Citadel it, because the Ranger is going broadside to him now. And he has North Coast shells coming in on him, so we'll see how that goes. Ooh. That could have been worse. Gets a pretty good Citadel there. No, needs like a double or triple Citadel to really hit, to kill it. No Citadel, come on man, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Oh boy, North Coast shells coming in.
Problem solved, sir.
Ooh, okay, he picks up the CV, great.
We sunk an enemy aircraft carrier. That's how it's done. Whiskey is finished.
Oh boy. This is very hairy for Rusty. He does pick up that kill, but he needs to get that fire out because he's going to be taking AP salvos now. But he's in a very beautiful spot now. His damage, though, is amazing. 260,000. 20 Citadels, 12 fires, almost 400 hits and going up. And he's on, and the third wave is literally behind him. Good boy. Yeah, I would, I know he said he did some questionable things, but I didn't think it was this questionable. But he is honestly, oh, and he got natural selection, 280,000. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's impressive. Very impressive. And the fact that he lived is very impressive. And his positioning now is very beautiful. Those cruisers are all just going to come right past him. He can AP Citadel those cruisers and torp everything. So he's in a very beautiful position.
Smoke screen set.
If his team pushes in with him, they could easily annihilate this last wave. Easily. But his damage and just, oh my god, I love this positioning. It's beautiful. Yep, he's getting his torps nice and ready. They'll be reloaded by the time the second wave, by that wave spawns. Oh. And the North Coast's not looking at him, so good. He just needs like 2 of those to hit. Nope, he's got it. Almost 400,000 damage. Yep, okay, a little bit shy of 400,000. Still a long ways, but 337. Wow. That is very impressive. I would have stayed, but that's just me. But, I mean, there's only 30 seconds on a smoke. I mean, you're up to 9 kills. Really beautiful. Almost 500 hits. Almost 500 hits, 9 kills, 20 citadels. Natural selection. I can't think of any way you could top this. Yep, popping his hydro so he can at least see. Detection rings on the hydro. Ships at 5 kilometers and torps at 3, so... He's still got 50... He'll be able to get 1 set off. And there are DDs gonna... So he has the HE loaded for the DDs, so... How's the rest of his team looking? They look pretty healthy. Yeah, he's definitely looks like he's gonna drop it on the Seattle. That's what I'd do. And then just HE spam the DDs. Now of course, Rusty doesn't have a lot of health, so he needs that smoke up to keep him alive. Oh, yep, they are shooting. The DDs are shooting him now. But he's winning the health trait easily. He did just kind of miss his opportunity to torp the Seattle. And the Seattle is looking at him. But he is just winning the HE Citadel. Or AP Citadel. Yeah, he's gonna pick up the Seattle.
The ship is on fire.
Oh. Come on, get those guns. You can do it, Shoot it. Nice! And Kutuzov goes off and saves them.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
But I don't know if he's gonna live this round. Nope! But he does pick up the Cleveland. Wow! 430,000. 12 kills, 29 citadels, 550 hits, 8 torpedo hits, and almost 1.5 million damage in potential. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Now, if they pick up the Missouri, this is going to be a very beautiful 5 stars. Yep, their Baltimore does pop the radar. I don't know if they can kill it, though. Maybe.
Embarkation is finished. Operation successful.
If New Mexico gets a lucky hit, let's hope. Nope. Doesn't look like it, but still a very beautiful match.